Hi, how you going everybody? I'm doing my thumbs up again. It's becoming my character trait, isn't it? This is my daily 3-minute video. What I wanted to talk to you today about is the topic of to GST or not GST. That was the request from my lovely cousin Linda. Alright, I'm not sure where she wanted to go with this one, but I guess firstly I'll explain what GST is. So GST is a tax that's imposed on us on goods and services, and you're going to have to bear with me, I still got this tickly throat and cold, so I might cough. So what that means is when we buy something, there's an added tax on top of it. If you look to other countries, they might call it a VAT tax or value added tax. So what the GST actually does is it's obviously another revenue raiser for the government, and it was a fantastic revenue raiser for the Howard government who brought it in 2000. Interestingly, Dr. John Hewson, who was the Liberal leader back in 1996, he actually tried to bring in the GST as well, and he was absolutely slammed by the Labor government, and they brought in the shadow government back then, or were they the government? I can't even remember. But anyway, he failed abysmally at the election, all because of the scare campaign that they ran. And so then what happened in the next one, when John Howard got into power by mass numbers and had full control of the government, he was able to bring in the GST. The Democrats, however, still had a lot of power at the time, and I'm pretty sure it was Senator Meg Lee, so I'm happy to be corrected on that one. She actually brought in a lot of conditions to go with the GST. It would have been nice and neat if we just had a GST on everything. Excuse me. But no, they said essential goods and services like pharmacy goods or raw products, they had to be exempt from GST for them to sort of give permission for it to go through. So that's why we've got now this complicated system. Me personally, I would prefer a GST on everything and really reduce income tax. To me, that means that the people that spend money are the ones that are actually going to be incurring most of the cost. What we could also do is make it a bit more of a luxury tax. So if you've got luxury items, if you want to buy a motor vehicle over $100,000, for example, like my mate Kane and Steve, who love their Teslas, which are over 100 grand, well, obviously what happens then is maybe the GST can be higher on those luxury goods. It would make our tax system a lot more simplistic and will put more money back into our pocket. So at the moment we've got this hybrid GST system. How do you work it out? If a price has got something with GST in it, you would divide it by 1.1, and if you've got a price without GST, you can multiply by 1.1, and that will actually give you the grossed up amount for GST. Now, I hope that little bit of a history lesson on GST was entertaining and triggered some knowledge for you. I'm sure it'll be a bit of a topical one, because there's no right or wrong answer. Some people are going to like it, some people aren't. The question for me is, I would like answers from people is, I believe that we've got a very overcomplicated tax system as it is. The GST could be a lever to really simplify that by just increasing the rate of GST, making it on everything, and actually reducing a lot of the other taxes that we've got. Speak to you soon.